You know, as I think back to as we were trying to, consciously grow the business and add locations or grow existing locations, flash forward to now, to me, the most important thing is people. And back then, I may have had a different opinion of that. The most important thing was the customers and it was making sure we had the right equipment. But none of that happens if we don't have the right people in our team. And so I think if I thought back, some of the people that would have tried to develop more, would have maybe spent a little more time training and mentoring versus, saying, hey, let's just find somebody new. Because now, you see the companies that struggle don't have that great infrastructure, the great people on their teams, and the companies that are actively growing year after year, they have these incredibly strong teams and veterans. And so, looking back, I think we could have done a better job, and I could have done a better job developing people, which is now a huge focus for everything we do in the companies that I'm part of.
Yeah, and it gets back to the question before too about challenges when you're small versus when you get larger, because all that's accentuated as you get larger, trying to keep that same training culture, trying to keep that same energy level and engagement when it comes to employees. No, it's certainly not easy, and it gets to the point where you have to formally train for that. One area that we always, before things I learned as we were trying to grow, you can't add the person when you're too busy. You have to add the person before you get the business. If you wait until you get the business and then you try to add the person, now you're crazy. Everybody's trying to, get the job done, but you don't have enough people, you don't have enough staff. And just follow up. Yeah, exactly. You have to build up your staff before you get crazy busy.
Yeah.
Or otherwise you're always behind me.
What would I have done differently? I think James, you're right on. I mean, trying to find the right people is part of it too. Trying to find, like in the controller accounting piece, finding that right person to be the CFO that can take you to the next level. That's something that I wish I would have found a little bit earlier than I did. Now and none of
You did it all yourself.
Yeah, right. Not necessarily a mistake, but just if I were to rethink of anything, just to be able to find the right person for sales, and that can just kind of we believe in promote from within, but obviously sometimes we need to infuse some new talent that really knows what they're focused on.